Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Claudia, and on this channel, we discuss about education opportunities in Ireland. And in this video today, let's talk about the unemployment rate for graduates. Like, we're gonna discuss both in Ireland and in South Africa. I always talk about Ireland and South Africa because those are the two countries that I come from. I'm both South African and Irish. So that's the whole reason I focus mostly on those. I expect someone else who is in Nigeria and Kenya to relate. And if there's something that I might need to know, I'm willing, guys, to learn from you. So leave the comments on the comment section to tell me that you think, like, is it the same as in South Africa or same as in Ireland, or it's different, or it's even worse. So today, let's talk about it. The unemployment like rate in South Africa and Ireland, and why do these are my reasons again. Why do I think the rates are high, and how can you stop it from like happening to you? I wouldn't say you would stop the unemployment rate that is happening because no one has the power to do that in the world. We can blame the government, we can blame everyone, that is, we can blame each other. We're just gonna keep on blaming each other. It's gonna be a game of blaming this and this, blaming who and who blaming who. Because according to studies, they say there is high unemployment rate in South Africa, and there is still unemployment rate also in Ireland. Though we always talk about how much opportunities are there. There are graduates that finish school in Ireland but still never work in whatever that they graduated on. So it happens a lot everywhere in the world. I always say wherever you go, there are always problems in that place or in that country. The problems might be different, might be the same, but there are always problems. So let's look at South Africa. There is high unemployment rate from graduates that graduate. So if we're looking at it like that, yes, it's high and it's very high. Then when we go deep onto it, because we can't just say it's high and oh, the government is not doing their job. Let's look at why is it high. Let's dig deep into it. Uh, the skills mismatch. Graduates are produced every month, every year, every whatever in South Africa, but are they matching on what is in demand right now around the world? Because remember, whether you are in South Africa, whether you are in Ireland, whether you are in Nigeria, whatever that you are studying for, it should be something that is gonna add value to the world. Do you understand that? So when you go to work, whether we like saying I'm in South Africa, I'm in Nigeria, I mean, guys, the world is a small place. Right now, a few years ago, there was a COVID that started in one country. It quickly spread all over the world. That's how much we are connected. So if you wanna look at it as in I'm in this country and this is what I'm gonna do, you are making a big mistake because we are all connected. It took me traveling to live in Ireland to notice how much close and connected we are. Whether someone is in Nigeria, someone is in South Africa, someone is in Kenya, someone is in America, someone is in Canada, we are connected. It's a small world. So if you're gonna study something that you feel like I'm just doing it, or I'm just but you are already seeing that Elon Musk there in the US is coming up with the new technologies to take people to live in planet Pluto, planet Mars, or whatever planet it is, and you feel like it won't affect you, it is affecting you. Believe me, it is affecting you. And if you want to ignore it, it's going to affect you badly. Rather be aware and see it coming rather than trying to ignore it. Then it affects you, because when it's affecting you without you paying attention to it, it's going to affect you so bad. So let's face it and stop running around from this. So the causes is that most people, they finish school, they find it hard sometimes to get to university, or they get to university, but they say, I don't want to study something hard. I want to study something is. You ask a person, why are you doing that? Because I just want to have a degree. I just want to wear the graduation gown. So you want to graduate just for the sake of graduating, but you don't want to graduate to actually have a career and to work in that career, then the person starts losing it. So guys, study what before you, I would say, if you are a parent listening to this video right now, if you are in your high school years, I know from my content few high school students follow me, but if you are a student right now looking to what can I study, do your own research. Which careers are in demand, not just in your country but all over the world, because sooner or later it's going to affect your country. Even if you say I will never relocate to live in another country, it's going to affect you wherever you are, because look at the rich people in your country. Maybe this is a bad example, but those people, they travel almost every month to certain places. Look at business people. Once you run a business, once you own a business, you will travel, you will go to another country for business. We are connected, we are one. No matter how much you try to say, no, we are one. So whatever that you're studying, look at it. Is it gonna bring opportunities in, like, internationally? Is it gonna open doors for you internationally? That's how I want you to look at this, because sometimes we tend to be blind to look at where we are at the moment and forget about what's happening all around the world. So you find someone studying something right now. We have AI taking over. I did a video about careers and courses that will never take you anywhere in the next coming 5 to 10 years, because those things are being replaced by AI. Those careers are being replaced to a point. Right now, the careers that we have at the moment, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they did not exist. But then today they are existing. I remember when I was a child, we had few engineers, and engineer was a big thing. But right now we have engineers everywhere. Engineering is a regular thing to have. But then before it was so hard. So look at how things are changing, and you still wanna study public administration. Yes, it's good. Yeah, it's something that is good. But really, where is it gonna take you? Then another thing that I have seen people looking down on is the skills. Let's forget about, because we worry about high employment, graduates are not working, graduates, because once you say that, people tend to say, oh, the world is so bad, graduates are not working. But let's look at the skills. Let's forget about whether you go to school, you graduate, or you don't graduate. Let's look at the skills that you need in life to survive, and you need in life to make money. Do a research. I dare you to go out right now and do a research. You will find out that most, like, top, I don't know, but most richest people in the world, some of them, they are not rich because of school. They are rich because of the skills that they have. that's that's a research number one that you have to do. Then research number two, in your community, most people that are waking up making money, business people, don't go too far, in your own community, those people that are making money, going, most of them, they never even graduated. They never went to a big school. They just making money locally. So if you want to look at it as in graduates are graduating, but they are not making money, don't just study to say, I'm going to wear my graduation gown, I'm going to graduate. Do The world pays you for what you bring to the table. The world pays you for what you provide. So the world pays you for your I'm looking for the word, but I'm not getting it. So whatever that you bring, the knowledge that you bring, the world is going to pay you for it. So the best example that I could make, right now in Ireland, we need, you see my hair, I can't get people to do my hair. The one person that I got is in Dublin, too far. And whenever I travel to Dublin, I'm always busy. I'm always running around. Then the other one was in Meath, something like that. And I never drive to Meath. So I have to book an appointment and make time to drive 2 hours to go do my hair. That's how hard it is to get someone to do your hair. But believe me, we have people here in Ireland right now that are sitting saying, I don't have qualifications, I don't have education, I don't have this, I don't have this, and I can't work in healthcare. Healthcare is too hard for me. They are depressed. They are sitting in the house. They don't know what to do. But there are some of us here that are running around trying to manage a business, trying to manage school, trying to work full time. We are running around. We need people to closer. In Longford, I haven't. If you are in Longford, guys, and you can do dreadlocks, please contact me. I want to do my hair. I can't get someone to do my hair. That's how hard it is. But then someone may argue, say in South Africa, everyone does hair in every corner, in everywhere. In what? Yes, someone does that everywhere. But then what did I say? Look for skills that are not being done. Provide value that is not being provided by your own community already. Because we tend to want to do things because we want to show the world or to what. I feel like these days everyone posts pictures on Facebook about how they are getting married. Everyone posts a picture how they graduated. But the minute you start asking the person, they will post with a graduation gown, everything. Just graduated, Mrs. Graduate. Then I start asking them, what did you graduate on? Then that's when you see a person taking few hours to respond because they know they just graduated on something that won't even add value to their life. That's how bad it is. Then later on, when they paint it, they say graduates, they are not working. But do you have skills that the world needs for you to be paid? Because you are paid for what you bring to the table. Do you have that? Then the other example that we could make, it's little things like mechanic. When I was growing up in South Africa, everyone used to look at mechanics everywhere in the corner there, dirty hands, everything. Everyone would be like, I can't do that. But then here in Ireland, people struggle to get a car fixed. Everything comes with appointment. Even doing your hair, you have to book an appointment. You pay money in advance before you get there. You get there, then you have to pay the remaining amount. Even here with mechanics, if my car has a problem right now, I have to book an appointment, wait for 2 weeks or 1 week to get an appointment for my car to be checked by a mechanic. That's because there are no mechanics. There are no people doing those things. So look at your area. What can you do? At work, we always looking for like contractors, whether it's carpenters or people that are doing plumbing. We always looking for like those little things. It's hard to get them. It's very hard to get them. So again, someone could be like in South Africa, we have carpenters all over the corner. We have people that are doing plumbing everywhere. We have, now that you know the skill, you know what you are doing. That's the now the confusion between people. And you have to be smart, guys. There are people that know what they are doing. I won't lie, in South Africa, especially when it comes to carpentry, when it comes to doing their hair, when it comes to this, there are people that know what they are doing. But they will never relocate to another country with that skill because they don't have qualifications. So now, if you know you are good at this, go to school, get qualifications for it. You are already working on it, you are already making money. Go to school, get qualifications for it, so that when you try to relocate to another country and show them that I have this skill, they believe it, because you talking only won't have anything, and they won't test you on the ground and say, let's test you to see that. No, they want qualifications. So qualifications, they go hand in hand with the skill. It's useless for you to go to school, study 5 years and finish and still sit at home, because that qualification is useless. That's the most truth that no one will tell you about. Again, you having a skill without the qualification for that skill, which is, we have people that can engineer more than engineers. That one I won't lie. We have people that can do things more than, but then if you want proof that they can do it, if you want paperwork, they don't have it. So be smart, work on both paperwork and also skills. Look around you, the skills that are needed and wanted. You work on that. Don't just study to go to college to just say, I graduated and I finished, because you're gonna add the number of unemployed graduates, while you already went to study that thing knowing that it won't be done. There are a lot of people that I know in South Africa that when I finished school, everyone was like, what are you studying? Business, what business, what? They always talk about business, what business, what. Then in my brain I'm like, you don't even own any business. You're not working in any business, you're not owning any business. You are studying business management, business what? Who's gonna hire you to manage their own business? Most of the business owners, they don't even have any secondary education or qualification. Some they have, and they're using it. And guys, like, calculate things through. Don't just jump onto it and tomorrow we sugarcoat this thing by saying the problem is the government, the problem is this. How about you look at yourself first? They say if you want to change the world, start by changing yourself. Look at yourself. What skills do I have? What can I use? We all have skills that we can use. What can I use? And from there, how can I make it work? I get a lot of people sending me messages. Can I get to relocate to Ireland? with a hair business. I'm good at doing hair. I do cornrows. No, you can't do that. But look for skills that you can use, and look for skills that you can get money on. Our aim is to bring awareness on how can you make yourself a better person and how can you make money. We all need money to survive, to feed our kids. We all want to build generational wealth that is going to go on to our kids and our grandkids. Now let's look for ways to make it happen. Let's stop blaming. Some people I know, they blame me, she doesn't share information enough. Some people they blame the government. Some people they blame you. Always looking for someone to blame outside you. How about you first start looking at how can I change this? How can I study something that will change my life? How can I do training courses? Then there is this new thing that came up, or is it new, or it's something that has been happening? People trying to buy their way into things. If I were to show you messages that I have on my phone right now, people saying, if you bring me to Ireland, I can pay you millions. If you bring me to Ireland, I can pay you what? Guess what? Even if I had the power to bring you to Ireland, as long as you come to me approaching that if I bring you to Ireland, you're gonna pay me money. I already see how um how bad, or how you see life, because that's why we have corrupt situations in the world. That's why we have corrupt governments, we have corrupt leaders, because of people that think you have to buy your way into everything. Sometimes you don't always have to buy ways into everything. Bring value, bring something on the table that a person can pay for. I'm one person that doesn't believe in sales, that you have to go and produce someone. You see, this phone, if you buy it, it's going to change your life. I don't believe in that. Sell your cell phone. This cell phone is going to work for you. You're going to manage to make business calls. You're going to manage to do this and this. You're going to manage to do your YouTube videos. If you buy it, it's going to help you have money or produce money, because you're going to use it for business calls and you're going to do your YouTube videos, and it's going to be a good cell phone. Then I'm buying value. Why? To make my YouTube videos. I'm buying value to do my business calls so that I can bring money on my table. But someone, if they come and start convincing me, you see, this phone is gonna change your life, it's gonna, I'm out. I don't believe in those things. Same goes to someone that says, if you bring me to Ireland, I will pay you a lot of money. I'm gonna do this. Why do I need your money? Why should you be paying me? Then you tell people, for right now, Ireland needs care workers. Ireland is looking for care workers. People run, buy certificate for care. They don't even know what care means. They never worked in healthcare before. They run and buy a certificate. This one makes me more angry. That's how much I'm angry with it. Because you go, you run around, you buy a certificate, you relocate to Ireland. When you get to Ireland, you start working in that care that you bought a qualification for. Now, because you never worked in it, it's not in your blood, it's not part of who you are. You start failing, you start breaking out, you start telling companies that, okay, I bought the certificate, I bought the qualification, this is why I can't do my work. You are now destroying opportunities for people that really deserve that opportunity. You are now destroying your own life because you lied to yourself and you lied to people that were helping you. You are now, you see how much all this is like confused and put together. But at the end of the day, we hardly sit down and say, what did I do wrong? We're always looking to blame someone, blame government, blame everything. But are you really looking to do? Because guys, I believe the right skills, and if you are willing to work hard and if you are willing to do the right thing, it's gonna pay off. That's what I believe. But if you are looking to cheat someone, you are looking to buy your way in, you are looking to lie, you are looking to, it's gonna end in tears, whether you like it or not. We're just gonna have a number of people saying graduates are not working. We're just gonna have a number of people saying school is useless. To me, school is not useless. To me, school is, I believe, I'm one of the people that believe in education. I'm where I am today because of the education, and because I used it the right way, and because I believe in it, and because of my self-confidence. I believe in myself. I believe in education, and also I believe in myself. I can knock in any door and it's going to open for me. You know why? Because I have education, number one. Number two, I believe in myself. So if you believe in yourself and you do things the right way, I'm not going to buy my way. I don't buy my, I have never paid anyone to relocate to Ireland. I have never paid anyone to do fake certificates for me. I go to school. If it means volunteering for free, I worked in construction for about a year volunteering, waking up in the morning at 6, going to work for free. I would rather work for free to gain experience than trying to buy experience of what I don't even know. Right now, I'm working, I'm thankful that I'm working where I am today because of all the experiences that I put together, because of all the ways that I was trying to put through to go through education, colleges, universities. It took me longer than I thought. Hey, I used to think that by 30 years I would be one of, because I believed, like I said, I believe in myself. I used to think by 30 I'll be owning a big car, Mercedes Benz. I'll be living in a mansion house. I'll be having it all. I'm still working towards that dream, but I'm still proud of where I am today. And I have achieved things that I never thought I was going to achieve. Not because of paying anyone, not because of trying to cheat anyone, but because of hard work and looking at things around me. I noticed that, okay, if I don't go to school, if I don't do something that is in demand, like engineering, I had to start engineering, not because I'm smart. I'm one of the people that struggle with everything. Yes, I can pass maths, but I have to study hard. I have to, I don't know how many sleepless nights have I had to study for an exam and still get 50%, while at least another person can just wake up and go and write an exam and get 80% without studying hard. But I had to do all that. And today it paid off. So that's what I wanted to say. Don't go out there and say, school is useless. People are painting these days saying school is useless. People are painting everything. Some they say everyone in Europe is just doing care, whatever. Paint things the way you want to paint, but skills, they will get you somewhere. If you are listening to this video today, I didn't want to sugarcoat anything. I didn't want to lie to you guys and make things sound better. I wanted to you to be aware that environment, everything around you, you can change it if you want to change it. And if you get up and say, let me look for skills around me that I can use and make them work. And if I relocate to Ireland, I'm going to continue in that skill. If I relocate to USA tomorrow, I can continue in that skill and I can make my life work. If you have that mentality, you can go somewhere. But if you still want to blame people around, want to buy your way in, you're gonna lose a lot of money and end up depressed with nothing in your hands. So I'm sorry for being so hard or being harsh on this video, but I had to set things straight and bring this awareness of the graduates number that is so high, while it's people, they fail to look within to use the skills that are around them. So thank you guys for following our YouTube channel. I hope you're gonna subscribe, even though I was a bit hard on the video, and share videos with other people that you think might benefit from this channel. Thank you guys. Ciao.